What's up, everybody? It's Dan from Atlas Lens Co., and I'm joined today by
Joon.
What's
or,
Poppin',
Or also maybe Daniel, but
aka DJ, aka Daniel
AKA
Park, aka
Human Mint, Gamer Tag, aka yeah.
the epic one. And right behind me over the shoulder, we got Dr. Bones, and we got Justin D'Amelio, joined in the chat by Sid.
Yo,
How's everybody doing out there? I'm excited. It's Tuesday. Feeling the energy. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling physically starting up like a BMW.
Booting up.
Yep,
All right.
like struggling to start up, because of
Jump
bad-
start.
Yep.
How are you doing out there, chat? What's happening in the world? Are you feeling the boot energy?
The
I'm
boot
feeling
energy.
I'm feeling ready to go. I'm
It defi-
live.
I mean, I might be physically exhausted, but I'm mentally awesome after yesterday. Yesterday was such a cool day.
I'm glad you brought that up. You know,
Mhm.
today is a quick chat. We're going to take your questions, your answers. We're here on the weekly Atlas Tuesday Telecast. We do this every week, every Tuesday, about 11:30 a.m. Pacific time.
We don't miss.
Let us know where you are in the world. I mean, I hope I got some folks here from India tuning in. I know it's very late at night.
True. Oh,
I hope we got some people from Europe. Shout out France. Shout out Matthew Stern, the homie. Shout out Jean Garachi, my other homie. Shout out everyone in France. We love you. Shout out UK. All our UK people. All our people in Budapest. All our people in Poland. We love you no matter where you are in the world. We love the world of cinematography, and we hope to put it in your hands. That's what Atlas is about. So tell us about what's going on with you.
I have been very inspired recently, but also
That's our topic today:
it's
inspiration.
Inspiration
and
about-
Q&A.
about how it's also mostly from procrastination of me not dealing with my house or my apartment organization. So what do I do instead? I'm just gonna launch up Fusion 360 and just kind of randomly make some small little knickknacks, and that was fun. But I'm slowly like, it's like kind of like reintroducing myself into this like the 3D printing hobby and all that stuff, and making some cool thingies. And I have a cool long-term project that I'm still working on. But other than that, I don't know. It's cool that I'm still curious about certain things, and I'm still capable of learning new things for the sake of the hobby and not for the sake of work or whatever. So that was cool.
I think that's really good, and especially in fall, this is like a good time to get cozy, get into your interests, get into your crafts, get into your art, get into your thinking. Procrastination is just another form of inspiration. So you might be disinspired to do one thing, but you may be inspired to do another thing. That's okay. I say give yourself permission to explore.
Isaac Newton was procrastinating when he discovered gravity. I have no idea if that's true. I just made that up. But
I can believe it.
He was just kind of chilling on like by a tree. So he was
That's what
definitely.
they say.
That's not. What is he doing there? He's not cleaning his apartment or his house. Come on. He invented He didn't invent gravity, but you know what I mean.
Discover.
No,
Discover.
he actually did invent it. That's crazy. World before gravity.
We were floating.
That's messed up. Why did he do that?
Why did he do that? Why did bro do that?
No, I don't know. Recent Centers was really cool over the weekend. A shout out to Dan as well.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan Coogler,
Shout out
Autumn
to Ryan.
Gerald, Arcapa, ASC. What a movie.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan. That movie was awesome. Chat, have you seen Sinners? If you have not, what are you waiting for?
I started to rewatch some of the behind the scenes, because I did watch some of the behind the scenes before I watched the movie, and I had some context for some things, but I rewatched some of the behind the scenes and kind of got reminded, that was just one actor like acting as two people, and they actually it was at no point I was like, whoa. Like, not even like, whoa, how did they do that? It was more like, no, I'm so immersed in this story that it doesn't even, I'm not even questioning. Like, this is, the those are two separate characters, and they did that like pretty well, I thought. And it's actually genuinely so impressive how like they just mentally locked in to not even. I'm usually pretty technical, and when I notice some things, I'm like, ooh, that's pretty cool. But I notice it, and I kind of understand how they did it or whatever. But not at all in this movie. This movie was just such a pure
Seamless.
Yeah, just so.
I like the pacing of the movie, how they're questing around in the beginning, and you sort of don't know what to expect. I mean, I went in. I think the promotion of the movie did a good job of not spoiling what's actually happening. So I was thinking, hey, maybe who are actually the protagonists or maybe the antagonists? Like, are they provocateurs? Like, what is going on? What is about to happen? And so I thought that the pace and the overall tone of the film was very enjoyable, and I just got immersed into the world of the movie and kind of forgot about where I was and what I was doing, and awesome, really enjoyable. So, chat, what do you think of Sinners? Do you have any comments, questions, observations about the film? And my other sort of observation about the film is that this is the Blade movie backstory that we all wanted, but none of us deserved.
That was such an interesting comment and like a cool perspective to think about, where it's like, yes, that's like the setting that they built was so cool, and like it wasn't. It's one of those movies where they don't necessarily force you to. Oh, by the way, this is the world. I feel like there's some of the other movies that are like, fantasy or whatever, where it's like they try to do a lot of world building and all that, but too much to the point where it kind of distracts from just the
becomes corny,
the
right?
main point of the story. And and this was just, oh no, this is the world they live in. At no point I'm like, well, actually, how do they do that or whatever? No, it was so cool. And YouTube got to ban spoiler related content with like the thumbnails and titles that some of the people do, where it's like, that's how I got spoiled that it was a vampire movie beforehand. But like but my friend brought up an interest. When I got spoiled, I talked to a friend who did watch the film. He did a really good job guiding me of like, yes, that's like part of it, but also that's like nowhere near close to like
the totality.
It's not
gonna
ruin. Yeah, it's just not gonna do anything to the storytelling. So I am glad that I didn't get spoiled the end of the movie. I feel like for those who didn't watch it, I won't say anything. But also, what the hell are you doing? Go watch it. It's I think it's in HBO now, so it's like crazy film.
We saw it projected in 70 millimeter.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to the Academy.
Oh yeah.
Shout out film.
Yep.
Shout out IMAX, Panavision, motion picture film, Kodak. Man, this one slapped. Shout out Autumn. Beautiful film. Great work.
Classic film glitch near in the middle of the screening.
Oh, with the sound?
With the sound thing.
Yeah, we had a little sound sync situation. It kind of felt like it could be part of the film.
You brought it, yeah. That one discussion we had, like, was like that one middle point where, without spoiling, there was like a bit of conflict. So it's like, oh, cool effect. But then it kept
Are we
going.
in their heads?
Yeah, exactly. So, but it kept going. I'm like, oh, okay, this is like. But then they seem to have fixed it like pretty quickly. So as well. So that was good. But no, other than that, it was. One of the this is not my first time watching like movie on film, but like it's kind of like definitely reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm here for, So
chat, what are your favorite movies of the year? What have you seen that's been inspiring to you? I think both of us were very inspired seeing Sinners, and we also got to go to the ASC Clubhouse last week for an event being held by Blackmagic Design in relation to their new cameras, like the Ursa Cine 17K 65 format camera, and like the new Pixis 12K. They also had the Ursa Cine 12K LF. That was super inspiring, super fun. Got to talk with a lot of really cool people, and then we were back at the Clubhouse again last night for ASC Masterclass kickoff dinner, which was also super goated, and just surrounded by people that we know, love, people like Eric DeHaven and DeHaven Camera, people like our friends from Strata, Michael Cioni, all the people from Astera, Aputure, Profoto, Godox, a lot of lighting people, KinoFlow,
Oh yeah.
just a really good group of people.
Yeah.
So cool. And,
Yesterday's event was one of the, like, I forget his name. One of the, we do like a round out about like talk introducing each other and all that. But one of them reminded me of like, yeah, no, like the cinematography world specifically in film is one of the few communities that actually genuinely care for each other to to I don't know grow together as like.
oh, that was Stephen
community.
Poster ASC
Yes,
who
yes,
brought that up.
yeah,
who
and I was like,
shot second unit on Blade Runner, also cinematographer of Donnie Darko, which is one of my classic all-time favorites.
that moment was like, yeah, like I was like, that's so true because like I can't think of any other part of the industry where it's like yes, some film productions might like compete with each other or whatever, but like in the end, like the technicality and like all the like learnings from like is like so easily shared and everyone's so open to talk to, and that was one of the first things that I learned about this industry when I visited LA, which is how I got like ended up deciding this is actually worth it. So I'm glad that it's like that moment definitely proved that like yeah, this is the community to be with. So it's
The
awesome.
proof is in the pudding.
Yep.
So, chat, what is going on in your world? I mean, we're going to show you in a second one of the things Joon's been cooking while he's procrastinating from cleaning up his place.
Oh.
But if you want to.
Yeah.
But, chat, what's going on in your world of cinematography? What's new for you out there in the world? Sid and Justin will help relay those questions to us, and we'll take your questions on the stream. If you don't know, tomorrow is Atlas Wednesday. So every Wednesday here in our Glendale, California factory, we're right on the border of Burbank. We're next to IKEA. So if you know where Burbank IKEA is, we are in eye line distance. So
The
come on by.
largest IKEA in the U.S. Used to be in the world, but not anymore.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is the largest IKEA in the U.S. currently. Used to be the world, but got overtaken by Korea of all places, and then recently, I think the Philippines built like the largest one now. It's like what, what is this IKEA largest IKEA competition going? But
They're just going to keep
they're
growing.
just gonna keep going. You know, eventually the world is just gonna be IKEA.
What's your favorite IKEA furniture, chat? Drop it.
Alex Kiddo is learning Unreal Engine 5 for previs.
Unreal Engine 5. What was the name?
Alex Kiddo.
Alex.
What up, Alex?
I was
Unreal
gonna
Engine
say,
5.
My favorite IKEA furniture is the IKEA Alex. So shout out Alex.
Double tap.
No, Unreal Engine. So my friend who's in like the virtual production side of the industry keeps sending me cool advancements and stuff, and especially during the Unreal Engine Fest, Unreal Fest. There's a festival specifically, kind of like Cinegear, but like specifically Unreal related, and all the advancements that are happening in that world is so cool, and the fact that it's mostly open to anyone to just play with, and it's like so cool. Like it's definitely my world of like the blend of basically like like very recent tech, but also related to filmmaking. So it's like I'm excited for that future too.
I'm waiting for the Unreal 5 engine update that supports my 3DFX Voodoo 3 3000 AGP. So if you know what that is in the chat, drop a thumbs up for the Voodoo 3 3000 AGP by 3DFX. That might be born around the same time you were born.
1998.
It's a 3DFX 3D accelerator. I'll let the chat tell us more about 3DFX if they want to. If you know what I'm talking about, let us know.
No,
Are you older than Counter-Strike? This is not an ageist thing. But
1998, but
so
I'm trying to remember.
you and Counter-Strike are about the same age.
About the same age. That's awesome.
Shout out. That there's a reason that Joon and Counter-Strike were born at the same time. They're both great. They both make my life better. We're only on Joon version 1.1, but Counter-Strike's already on version 1.6. No, they're way beyond 1.6. I don't even know what they're up to now. But 1.6.
Counter-Strike 2.
Oh,
it's
man.
the stupidest name, but it's they're apparently in two now.
Do we have any Team Fortress players in the chat?
Oh my goodness, nah. Team TF2 was it was my first Steam game when I moved to Peru, got introduced to the world of Steam, and like because it was free, I was like, oh, I can play on my laptop, like because it's such a. I mean, most Valve games, source-based games, are all like super performative, but that was like, oh, this is awesome.
But do they have a glide wrapper for 3DFX? Valid.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Gaming.
beverages are you guys excited about for the fall, folks? I'm
Beverages.
personally excited about
gosh.
my coffee right here.
Dan is about to pitch, or not even pitch. It's his own thing. So this is actually patented. This is very exclusive drink combination that Dan is about to show right now. Starbucks, watch out.
Hear me out. Pumpkin spice cola, sugar-free.
We recently got an influx of like the coffee creamer, and Dan was like, actually,
Check out
I'll
the
let you explain
sugar-free
it.
pumpkin spice creamer. What if we
I've
take
never had it.
what if
I
we
can't
mix
judge
this?
it.
What if we mix this pumpkin spice sugar-free creamer with a Coke Zero? So we've got pumpkin spice cola. No lie, it slaps so hard.
I've never had it, so I
it's
can't
delightful.
judge. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. What was it like? There's another like secret menu drink, but it's not a menu. You just do it yourself. Where in and out, you just go and just get all the drinks out.
Well, you can make a float. I mean, if you get the
the float.
if
Wait,
you get
you're so right.
if you get a
The shake.
shake and then you put soda in it, you can make a root beer float there. That's kind of goated. But you could also make a coffee, like a coffee and ice cream shake.
Dang.
So you get the coffee. They low-key have hot chocolate that they give kids if it's raining outside too and you're in and out. I never tap in on that, but that would be pretty good. Well, other things that are inspiring me lately are my moped, which you can see in the background. We're not
yeah.
going to rack focus to it, but it's right there. Shout out to the Onyx crew. So if you've never ridden a moped, what are you waiting for? Try the Onyx RCR 80 volt or any of the Onyx bikes, but the 80 volt is like such a refined, sick experience. You've taken it for a spin.
Yep.
What was your opinion about the Onyx RCR 80?
Scary in a good way of like it's such a the form factor is a bike, and actually like smaller than some bikes that I've ridden before, but like the amount of power it has is ridiculous. I got curious and turned on the ludicrous mode.
Oh no, you went to
And-
hyper mode?
Not like the hyper mode.
no.
I got curious, and then I
Wheelied.
I wheelie from a microsecond, and my heart definitely stopped for a microsecond as well. And I was like, nope, not doing that again. So I put it right back to standard, and that was
Shout out if we have any. So were you in hyper or just sport?
hyper. So
you held it down
I
to
held
go.
it down, like did the whole secret thing, and I'm like,
Oops.
I could probably handle it.
Chad, if we have any moped riders out there, gas or electric mopeds,
I still want to get a Vespa.
shout us out. Let us know what's going on.
We got a Murat.
Murat.
Said a few days back, watching how capable the Mercury lens and spark at the Pixboom workshop was inspiring.
Oh.
Oh yeah, shout out to the homies.
The lenses is always inspiring.
To repeat that, yeah, the Pixboom Spark. I appreciate you. We appreciate you to that you got inspired. That one was a really cool event. Like behind the scenes was we had to pull a lot of strings to make that happen. But I'm so glad that it was like worth it for so many people. What did you think?
And Ariel just did a live stream.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if you caught that, but Ariel and the folks up in Montreal did a live stream demoing, shooting some slow motion footage with the Pixboom Spark. So I'm pretty excited about that camera, and I think that the team working on it are really a really nice bunch of people. So I'm excited to see, what you out in the world make with the Pixboom Spark and our lenses. So if you have stuff that you've shot with them or that you want to share, hit us up in the DMs. We saw a ton of great content from India. So it was really exciting to see DeSalle out there with the folks from India at Broadcast India last week, just killing it. So big shout out to all of our friends out there in India and beyond. And big thanks to Decel for going out there and making some great content, making some great friends and connections. And can't wait to share that content with you as we keep going. Well, chat. I think we got like maybe a couple more moments here. If you have questions, we haven't gotten a lot of Q&A questions from you, but we're just kind of sharing what's been inspiring us lately. So Hajin's going to share something that he's been working on, a little bit of his inspiration procrastination across the nation. So chat, what do you see? What is this?
This is a mini slate that we're both holding right now. This is this.
You want me to hold yours?
It's based.
I'll hold your mic so you can clap
gotcha,
it.
gotcha.
Yeah.
This is based on the same mini slate that we've been.
If you
giving
come
away
by a
for-
Wednesday, if you come by any of our events, no matter where we are in the world, you are bound to get access to one of these free mini slate cards that, I like to call it the only business card you'll ever use. It's literally a dry erase board that you can write notes on. You can index your scenes. So much you can do with this that's useful, but the use has just been expanded.
Yeah, it's been. This is literally the signature mini slate that everyone. If you've ever been to any film-related trade show, you probably have one if you have visited us. But like, I made the hinge mechanism specifically that can be printed in place on a 3D printer, because oh my goodness, I forget his name again, but our awesome fan from Amsterdam,
Italy. Oh.
Amsterdam, made basically something similar, but where he has a mini slate clapper attachment to the mini slate that we gave him last year, and made his own thing, and that was so fascinating and like so inspiring, and we still want to host that file for everyone to download as well. He's still working on some little bugs,
Optimizations.
Yeah. But his design required some for the user to assemble their own hinge with a piece of filament and all that, which works. That's actually a very common way to design hinge mechanisms in the 3D printer maker world, because everyone can just cut off a piece of filament so that they just turn it into melt it with like a soldering iron so that it just fuses into it and turns into a hinge and all that. But I wanted to challenge myself and design a hinge mechanism that can be printed in place in this axis, where the printer prints it in like this. There's a lot of hinge mechanisms out in the 3D printer world where the hinge mechanism is printed in this axis, where the printer stacks like this, because it's like the famous flexi octo print. That's like the standard, the classic flexi
OG print in place
OG
technique.
print in place technique. But there's not a lot of solutions that print in this axis. So I challenged myself and went through many iterations, and ultimately, without getting into too much technical detail, ultimately ended up with this very easy mechanism that does this. And all I added was magnet holes, specifically N52 magnets. Apparently, the highest tier magnet that's like in the affordable tier, and it works great, and it's available for anyone to download for free. Like it's my gift back to the maker world, because I feel like I took a lot from the maker world the past few years in the 3D printer world. So
I also like that you've got a second filament color for the stripes.
Yes.
So that's another optimization of printing in this orientation, is that you use less filament to go to the second color for the white
Yes.
bands, because that'll just switch to the other filament and then print and infill the white, right?
yeah, the problem with multicolor as of now with single nozzle based printers is that when you paint quote unquote like color onto existing models, you have to do a lot of switching between materials. Even if you design the model in a way that it layers on top, when you color just the layer on the top, it still does a lot of changing, because like the slicer has a way to so that they align together and all that stuff. But I found out of a technique where you can just force it to not do that at all and just literally lay the top layer flat. So in the geometry itself, I made this like pop out so that it's very easy even for people who don't have auto AMS systems, which is basically what the modern way of doing multi-material is. Even for people who don't have that, all they have to do is simply pause the print after a certain layer, switch out the plastic, and then boom, that's how you do like the multicolor like very affordably. So my goal was to design something that was accessible to as many people as possible. They can do it themselves, and again, like just making tools that kind of like Atlas's mission, where it's just making tools that are available to as many people as possible. So it's like this is like my mini version of stepping into that world, and I'm not done. This is not the only thing I'm designing, obviously. I have a long-term project I'm not going to talk about just yet. But
So, Chad, what Haventions do you want to see next? Hanovations.
Oh, Ed, dude.
What up, what up, Ed?
About to move to LA apparently, and I'm so excited. I don't know if you remember from NAB this year, the guy with like a billion hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he.
The Hat Man coming.
Yeah, the hat. Yeah. He's in I think San Francisco right now, and he wants to move out here, and I'm like, please visit us as soon as you do that. So, dude, I got you one of this too when you visit. So please.
65 millimeter question.
65
Yes,
mil
let's take
question.
it.
Let's do it.
65 millimeter image circle anamorphic is going to be a reality, and if yes, will there also be a 2x squeeze version?
Ooh.
Well, technical twist, they are indeed a reality because they are prototypes that are here with us now. So we're always innovating, developing, and continuing. And it sounds like you would like to see a 2x squeeze 65 millimeter format anamorphic in addition to our 1.5 squeeze 65 millimeter format anamorphic. So if we can achieve that in a reasonable timeline, let us know by email or DM what are the features that you would need and what is the price that you think would be fair for a 4-lens or 6-lens set of lenses that would achieve your dreams in that regard, and we'll see if we can achieve it.
Also, Alex is going to have a preview of his film with the Raptor and Orion set soon.
Ooh.
Shout out. We
out,
can't wait to
Alex.
see your film shot with the Orions and your Raptor. So if you have the link, tag us. We'll share it. If you have a trailer you want to share, we'd love to share it with our audience and our viewership. So thank you so much for sharing that. And if you are in the LA area tomorrow or any Wednesday, come by Atlas Wednesday Lens Day. The next places we're going to be going on our world adventure are Interbee in Tokyo, Japan. You're going to see Brendan and the homie Corey Hour out there doing us proud. If you are in Japan or in Asia and you're traveling to Japan, please come by, say hello. We're going to be at the Lens Bar. And if you're in Poland or in Europe or thinking about going to Camera Image, our boy Joon and some other great folks are going to be out there in Poland at Camera Image. Let us know what else you want to see. And yeah, Justin back there. Shout out Justin.
Shout out Justin.
Amazing technical production.
Wow.
It's Bokeh Justin. At Bokeh Justin at Atlas.
Bokeh Justin isn't real. Wait. Oh
My therapist said Bokeh Justin is not real, but he is real.
real. Oh my goodness.
So thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you tomorrow at Wednesday Lens Day. And if not, we will see you very soon. Thank you, and let's put the world of cinematography in your hands. We got a nano slate too.
Teaser. And this is not the.
How small can he make the slate? That's the question.
Oh, I'm making the small. This is.
Is
not
this
even,
a slate for ants?
This is not. This is not even the next product. But I had a stupid idea of like, can I make like the loudest slate ever, but like
Oh my
also the
gosh.
smallest ever? Like that's like a side quest personal challenge. A procrastination of the procrastination challenge.
You know those snappers that you like throw on the ground like a popper?
Yeah.
What? Popper slate? Exploding popper.
I see what you're saying. We're not. There will be no.
There's
Silent
no
sticks.
ends to
There's no
this.
silent sticks with that one. The actor will deal with it on the close-ups. Anyway.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Atlas Telecast Tuesday. We hope to see you here on a Wednesday Lens Day or, at one of our upcoming events. So let us know what else you'd like to see from us. We're glad to see you, and have a lovely Tuesday or wherever you are, whenever you are in the world. See you next time. Take care.
Ciao.